Imagine for a moment that you could walk into a room, press a button, and instantly create money, real dollars, accept it everywhere, without working for it, borrowing it, or earning it. That idea sounds impossible. Yet this is exactly how the modern financial system works. And understanding it reveals one of the most misunderstood systems in history. Most people believe the government prints the money they use every day. But the truth is far more complicated and far more shocking. What we call money is actually created by an institution that is not truly part of the government, yet controls the lifeblood of the economy. Every bill we touch is not a symbol of value, but a symbol of debt. And this debt has shaped the entire structure of American finance for over a century. Everything begins with a simple fact. Every dollar that exists today came into existence as a result of debt. The moment the US government needs more money than it collects from taxes, it borrows. To borrow, it issues bonds, IOUs, promising repayment with interest. And who buys a huge portion of these IOUs? The central bank, which creates the money to buy them with a few keystrokes. That money did not exist the day before. No gold, no deposits, no physical assets. Just a digital entry. And suddenly billions are added to the system. But here comes the twist. While the central bank creates this new money out of nothing, the government must pay it back with interest. And where does the government get the money to do that? From taxes, from citizens, from businesses, from the entire economy. This is the mechanism that quietly transfers wealth over time. Money is created at zero cost, lent at interest, and repaid by taxpayers who must work for every dollar they earn. The structure behind this mechanism is even more surprising. The central banking system in the United States was established over a century ago, during a time of financial chaos, and it was sold to the public as a way to stabilize the economy. But behind closed doors, powerful banking families and major financial institutions designed it in a way that would give them lasting influence over money creation. The modern system still reflects that design. Regional banks, run as private corporations, hold enormous power. Their boards include people who come directly from the same private banking world that benefits from how the system is structured, and they profit steadily. By law, large financial institutions earn guaranteed returns from their involvement in the system, returns paid before anything goes back to the government. Meanwhile, the central bank earns interest on the government bonds it holds, even though the money used to buy those bonds costs nothing to create. Think about what this means. Money enters the economy as debt, grows the economy, circulates through society, and then returns in the form of taxes, only for a portion of those taxes to be used to pay interest on the very money that was created out of thin air. This system creates a mathematical trap. If every dollar is created as debt, and that debt must be repaid with additional dollars that were never created, then the total debt can never truly reach zero. There will always be more owed than exists. To avoid collapse, more money must constantly be created, and more debt must constantly grow. That is why the national debt rises every year, regardless of which political party is in power. It is not a flaw, it is the fundamental design of the system. History shows that leaders who challenged this structure faced enormous pushback. Some tried issuing money directly through the government, bypassing the central bank. A few succeeded briefly, but each time, the system returned to the debt-based structure that exists now. So who does the central bank owe when it creates money? No one. It creates the dollars. But the government, and by extension, the public owes for that creation. Every dollar in circulation is proof of debt, not value. And the interest on that debt continues to funnel wealth back into the system that created it. Understanding this isn't just about economics, it's about understanding power. Power over money is power over nations. And for more than a century, the same mechanism has shaped the financial reality of millions, without most people ever realizing how it works. If you want more stories that uncover the hidden layers of financial history and the systems that shape our world today, stay tuned because the story of money is far deeper than most people ever imagine.